Say, hey, Yellow Jacket football fans, welcome to the Coach Clay Stephenson Scoreboard Show. And the Yellow Jackets were victorious 38-0 for their 5th consecutive victory. And the fellow to my left is a region champion with the rest of his team. Congratulations.
Yeah, super proud of the kids, getting to see them celebrate a region championship on our home field was pretty special as a coach, getting to see those guys. All the hard work and the everything paid off tonight. Obviously,
Yes.
we got a long way to go and a lot to get better at, but tonight I was pretty happy and pleased with those guys.
I think the progress has been very good from week to week to week. The only thing that maybe you might have been worried about, it was senior night and there was a lot of celebrating going on. I just hope my guys are intense. They were intense.
No, I wasn't worried tonight. They've been laser focused
Good.
all week. It was they were very intentional about practice and getting ready and preparation. So it's one of those games you feel pretty good about as a coach. Now you still got to go out and execute and do whatever, but the guys were locked in. And then even today, pre-game meal, everybody was eyes and ready to play.
Good, and being around them all the time, you're going to pick up on those little nuances. The sky kicks were fabulous. We recovered 2 of them.
Yeah, we've been holding that off for all year with the two kickers out there, and felt like today was the time. Coach Hernandez and Coach Gutierrez do an amazing job with the kickers, and Coach Hernandez with special teams. Along with Coach Land, so it's very, very, very happy with those guys, and it was a good night.
For early in your career here at Calhoun as the head coach, we got to be known as the sky kick specialist, and then this year it got brought back tonight, and it just worked really well.
Early in the year when it was hot,
Yes.
and the ball goes a little bit further.
Yes.
And Carlos has been phenomenal all year. He got a few things going on with his leg, so but he can do this just as good as he can kick in the end zone. So it worked out tonight for sure.
I'm tickled to death for Carlos because he gets 2 punts tonight, and he finally gets that 41-yard average because he's been kicking the ball so well because of field position and putting those soft high kicks down there. And then I'm watching these sky kicks, and I'm thinking. And then Owen Vicente came in, and how high did he kick that last high sky kick?
He did a good job. Carlos, man, he's our program wouldn't be where we are today without his play over the last 4 years. So glad he got to make a pretty good field goal and obviously put the kickoffs in a great spot.
Well, let's look at some of these exciting plays as we get to the first half here. The Yellow Jackets get off to a quick start. We won the coin toss and deferred. Mm-hmm. And so here we go with the sky kick. Now, they don't fair catch this one.
Yeah, they do a good job there. Sometimes you can just about overrun the sky kick because it was a great kick. They end up getting about 15, 17 yards.
Yeah, so they take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. They have a nice running back. The quarterback's good. This is a young team that they have on the field.
It is. I love playing out there. The first few plays with the smoke still coming down. There's no wind. It just sits there. So.
What was the conversation before the game with the officials?
I wanted to kick the other way, and that's what I told them before the game, but there was miscommunication.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to kick it to our sideline, but it didn't work out. They had too many men in the backfield there.
Yes, so illegal procedure, 2nd down from their 41-yard line.
Defense played really hard. They had a good game plan coming out and executed there. It was a good tackle there on the end. That was a good play call.
That and one other play in the game was their biggest plays of the game. Yeah, this running back reminded us a little bit of Gilmer's fullback because.
Tell you what, that's a physical bunch. They played hard, played fast, played physical. There were some shots tonight on both sides of the ball.
Did you at sometimes during the game think you were looking in the mirror and seeing your own plays being run and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was good. A good reception there. Of first, me and he would like to stay on our sideline there, but we'll take the pick.
And getting that turnover.
Jake Jordan,
yeah,
good job. He's come a long way as a corner.
I was kidding his dad before the game because we talked during summer practice, and he was worried about Jake, and I asked him, "How do you think your boy's doing now?"
Yeah, he's he's a product of just hard work and finally getting to show it off his senior year here.
Yeah, and when you start throwing the ball out there to number 3, it gets scary for the defensive backs.
Yeah, it was a good throw there to McCaden. Thought he got a few more yards, but stepped out of bounds a little bit early.
Yeah, I thought it was farther downfield too. But anyway, Jackets deep in their territory. We're down at their 34-yard line.
We're going to sprint out here, and they did a good job of making Trace pull up. Couldn't quite get what he wanted to on it, but they converted the first down.
Nice job of getting his hands underneath the ball, and a good call by the side judge.
It was a good hard-nosed running. Just they're tough up front, and those linebackers are very physical.
And really active.
Yeah, they were. That was.
There's some good hits in this game tonight. So 8th is Anna's lined back up, and we're ready to go with a wing to the left and right. You ran a little bit of this formation tonight.
Yeah, we thought we'd be able to run it right at them. And had some success with it.
Oh, you had some success with it. Yeah,
it's a great job by Trace here, and Isaiah and Judd. Just great play overall. They brought 2 off the edge, so Isaiah had to come back opposite of where he goes in protection, but just 3 good players making plays.
That DB left his shoestrings on the field after that last move by Justin. Yeah,
that was the easy part. Getting to that point was the tough part, and all 3 of those guys did a great job.
All righty. So we do a sky kick. We got both kickers up there. It's been a while since we've seen this, and they fair catch this one. It gets worse later.
Great kick there, right on the sideline.
Oh yeah, put it right next to it. And there's good, solid defense. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the bread and butter play there. Worked on that a lot this week, and defense played it really well there.
But we pretty much shut it down for the game.
That was a good play right here. Good pursuit. And that screen looked like it was on go for more, and went for 2 or 3.
And who threw that sack of potatoes to the ground?
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell live either. Excuse me.
And if he makes a good pass, Alec Upshaw's going to intercept it.
Yeah.
If he hits the receiver in the belly. Alec was all over. I mean, we had 3 guys surrounding that one receiver.
Yeah, their punts, they do a lot of stuff. So you really try to line up and play safe most of the night.
This kid's got a strong leg.
Yes, he's a great kicker. I don't know if you saw him pregame kicking field goals.
Yes, I did.
Good gracious.
His dad moved him back because he was afraid he was going to lose all the balls on Uthkaloga Street. So the Jackets get the ball back, and we're ready to roll again.
Had a penalty there, and just getting special teams penalty got us inside the 10, and this is the one series that just that penalty stacked on top of some. Had a chance here on the screen, just couldn't quite get the one guy blocked, and had to punt from the end zone. So
yeah, they backed us up to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, not a good sequence of 4 plays right there.
But the tide will turn, folks, and we're still up 7-0.
Yeah, good job by Carlos.
Got a good 36-yard punt, a high punt, so couldn't get any return. So 36 net yards, you'll take every day.
A good hole there.
And that's about the biggest hole they had the entire game, right through the middle of our.
I think we have another interception here. Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to hit the tight end over the middle, and I think was that Blake?
Yes, that was Blake.
Yeah.
Yep. So we've got 2 turnovers, and there's 2:37 left in the first quarter. We have a 7-0 lead. So we take over at our 27-yard line.
Try to motion sprint out here, and Trace does a good job of getting to the right read. And Jake Jordan on the catch. Can't see him in the screen, but did a good job of catching and just holding on.
Yeah, Jake did a good job of hanging on to that ball. So it's 2nd down from the 37. We're about 9.5 yards on that gain. And then they get an offsides against Heritage. So it's 1st and 10 for the Jackets.
Yeah, Isaiah did a good job of seeing the hole there. That was a 10, 12-yard gain.
He was one carry shy of his 3rd consecutive game of 20-plus carries.
Oh, well, we're trying to give him a little bit of a break.
Well, he only had 151 yards rushing.
Yeah, this one executed well, just tugged him a little bit late. That didn't affect it, but get called back and put us behind the sticks, which is what we want to stay away from, what we talked about on the show, of when you get in third, second down and long, it's very tough against these guys.
So I thought the voice inflect, huge hole on the right-hand side.
And then you get it right back right there.
Exactly. You get it all
Like
back.
I said, long distance isn't too bad when you can give it to Isaiah.
Yeah, well,
Great blocking up front. And,
Eighth Animals just blocked their rear ends off tonight.
and he's getting better at finding the holes. Good run here by Justin Beasley. Good blocking on the perimeter.
He pushed the guy into the end zone, Coach.
Yeah. That was a good job of executing there
Weight room's paying off.
for Justin's second touchdown.
Yes, second.
That's actually counted as a pass.
Yeah, that I did this time.
Yeah, we actually call it. I mean, I label it a run because it is a run. It's a jet sweep, but it tosses it forward. So get the kick here on the sky kick.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't advance it. If that was that's a late hit. If
Yeah,
the wind's
they'd
good, but
already blown the whistles.
it is what it is.
But, guys a little frustrated.
Another good job there.
Look at the hole.
Yeah, the hole didn't quite hit where we thought, but did a good job of finding it.
So the Jackets had the ball deep in their territory.
Yeah, and this one here, that it was a scrum, and you blow the whistles and it stops, and we didn't, so we get another penalty. So here we're in field goal range. We're trying to get about 5 or 6 yards, and don't quite get it, but it still worked out.
Right. Yeah, I didn't like.
We're
the
up
call.
2 scores. Didn't want to risk turning over, so let's kick a field goal.
44-yarder from left to right. And Carlito out of the Bo Kelly snap and the trace hold, and he nails it.
Yeah, he did. Very
Right down the middle.
Very good job of executing there.
17-0. 10:32 left in the first half.
So we've gone up 3 scores with two 15-yard penalties. And once you start doing it there, it turns into a sky kick.
Yep.
Fair catch most of the time.
Most of the time, except for another time down the road here. So they trade their tight end wing to the left-hand side. We're up 17-0. Throw it out here on the side. This is a nice open field tackle.
Yeah, they do a good job of being able to run their running plays, but throw some screens off of it, and that was one of theirs there.
But they only gained 3 yards.
Yeah.
We got pressure on him. I mean, we are all over this
Yeah.
guy.
Number 20 is running at you. It's not the greatest day for you.
No.
Very shifty out here. That's a play that Jake couldn't make at the beginning of the year, but has worked extremely hard and made an open field tackle. So, great job.
He came off the block and stopped that from being a big game, which forces him into a punting situation. Yeah, this is a good job of making a fair catch and keeping the ball from rolling down inside our 10. So we have it at the 30 with 8:53 left, 17-0.
We watched this one halftime. That was a great job of Alec, Bo, and Hudson blocking the edge and getting a good conversion.
Look at these holes that Eighth Animals opening up. I mean, like we said, Isaiah had 19 carries for 151 yards.
151 yards.
Yeah, 151.
I said 125 or so last week.
Yes. And he's carried about 20, 24, and 19 times 3 consecutive weeks.
And that's a freshman.
Yeah.
He was beat up last week. Let me know everything was swollen. He had this hurt and that hurt, and this right here.
What a
was
catch.
A great play. Trying to hit Alec, and we got the drag coming. Trace did a good job of seeing it. Excuse me. And Bo did a great job of catching it.
Yes, he did. Bo Kelly with a nice catch.
This here is an unbelievable throw.
Yeah, it is. Little out and up. Folks, he laid that ball in the only
You
spot.
couldn't drop it. It was so
No.
good of a throw.
No, if I'd have been standing at the back of the end zone, I couldn't have thrown
No.
it underhanded.
That's a great job of throwing it before he even broke up there.
Yep. Laid in the back of the end zone. Extra point's good. We're up 24-0. So we do another sky kick.
No, this is just traditional onside kick there.
Okay, yeah, well, that's true.
And we got it.
Yeah.
Richard Clavino.
Yep.
sophomore.
Clavino got it, yeah. So we've got the ball back at their 42-yard line. 7:09 left. And like you said, their defense is aggressive, and they'll hit you. But we just kind of wore them down, Coach.
Yeah, trying to take a shot right here and had them.
Yeah.
Just overthrew them just a hair.
Was it Jackson or Kenneth?
Jackson Moore.
Jackson Moore. I didn't
Good
see
protection up front. We were worried all week, but the O-line and the tight ends W's did a great job, and the F and the running back did a great job of protection.
His voice inflection is getting good, where he can make it sound like something's happening.
Yeah.
He's drawing people off sides. Tough sledding as we try to go from right guard, center, left guard on that particular play. We line up a little heavy here, Coach.
Yeah, is this the fourth down?
I left my sheet. Yeah, we're at the 32.5-yard line.
Timeout right
Fourth
here.
down. Yeah, you did.
4th and 1. Come back in the same set. We'll change the play a little bit. Just barely got it.
But you got it. The ball came out loose, but it was. They'd already blown the whistle. So we're going to have 1st and 10 at their 31-yard line. Keep the drive going. They stuff it, and they're capable of making plays like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Their front
They come.
7 is good.
Yeah, this 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers like to get after it. Did he change a play?
Yeah, we just froze it and kind of see what they're doing.
Then get the right play in. This is a nice pass and catch.
It was. That was good. Sprint out protection again.
Yep.
Had to try to move the pocket a little bit this week because of all the blitzes they bring.
3rd down from the 24. Little stutter step, fake right, go left,
Again,
come back.
Good job of seeing the hole, getting the 1st down conversion.
He does get a 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
That was oof. No,
Just busted play.
No, it wasn't a busted play. They caught a penalty, and it was. But set this up to Isaiah. Obviously he's the quarterback first. He's everything. He's not really a position. He can do everything. He can do it all.
You're right. Yeah, and that was a half-back pass, running back pass, whatever you want to call it, for a touchdown. And he.
The Jackson Moore was a great throw, great catch there as well.
Jackson Moore is on the receiving end of that touchdown, and the extra point's good. And we're up 31-0 with 3:15 left.
Yeah, we didn't have enough out there. We were trying to run somebody out and on the kickoff, so we had to re-kick it.
Another sky kick down to the 35-yard line. He calls for a fair catch, and that's where they're going to take over. So in the back of my mind, I'm starting to think about, what's the opposing coach going to do at halftime? Fake to the running back, quarterback scrambles. He's got pressure on him. And
Yeah, I thought we had this one. That'd have been a.
I thought he was throwing it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was close, but it'd been a review in the NFL for sure.
Oh,
Was it
absolutely.
open hand or not open hand?
Yeah. So the white hat comes in and makes sure that the side judge is called that an incomplete pass. So it's going to be 2nd down from their own 35-yard line. It's a slobber knocker.
It's a great coverage there by Penny. Had him covered. They were trying to double pass. Hunter White got that one.
Yeah. Tackle for a loss and a slobber knocker all in one play.
So we're trying to call timeouts here trying to get up 35. Just try to get a clock running.
Coach, that's at least the 3rd tackle where we've picked him up and thrown him to the ground. Weight room's paying off.
Yeah. It was 4th down here and 4th and long.
4th and long, they bring three bullets out here. And I'm like Blake Hammond, is he going to run this ball?
Well, it was really good, just communication overall, just making sure everybody was covered.
And then we do a good job of coming up and making a fair catch.
Yeah, this drive here, we didn't really want to. If we could pass the 50, we would have tried to to throw it a little bit. We're just trying to run it to get there. Don't want to leave too much time on the clock. But we're trying to get it to the 35 threshold if we could.
And we started with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. So we don't get much. After 3 plays, we gained 3 yards, so it's 3rd and 7. Nose of the football just touching our 40-yard line. Double wings. Got receivers out left and
We
right.
thought we'd get a little bit more of this play. They did a great job. It was a good play by Trace.
So what was the confusion? I thought he had the first down. They said he stepped out of bounds?
Yeah. It was close.
Yeah, I don't know. So we're trying
Go
ahead.
We're trying to run the punt team on so they can't come and block it and keeps our defense out there and just got to delay the game.
Which doesn't really hurt us. So
I spent too much time looking to see if it was 4th down. That's something we got to. That's a great punt here.
Yeah, this is just a super punt. Good hang time. We got good coverage downfield, and we could, if we'd have let it roll, it might have gone inside the 5. But that's okay too. So they don't get in any particular hurry.
Great job by the defense.
They had the leading receiver in yardage for state in 3A, and the quarterback came into this game having thrown for 1,600 yards. I thought they might try to do something here.
Yeah, they threw 2 picks
Already
backed up inside their 10. I think they're
being cautious,
trying to get to the half.
Yeah,
and so were we.
And I kept talking on the broadcast. I said, I've followed E.K. Slaughter and his assistant and head coaching jobs that he's had up in Tennessee. Of course, I think this is his 11th year at Heritage.
Been there a while.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, there's no way he's going to take a running clock for the second half. He's going to try to get a score and get this. Now, if he has to take a running clock in the 4th quarter, I understand that. So when did you find out you had a running clock for the second half?
Oh, it didn't run until we got up 35. So it didn't run to begin with, or it shouldn't have.
Oh, it ran.
It didn't run until we scored, I think.
Okay.
But either way.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
no adjustments at half.
So, we looked at it and we did make a couple of adjustments that we saw because we knew we still had to go and run the clock out.
Right.
Obviously with the offense. So scoring this first drive was going to be big. We knew they were probably going to onside kick it because we had a 15-yard penalty. So
Right.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
That's right. Voice is about gone,
Yeah,
so we'll try to get through it here.
He got doused with water after the game, folks.
right.
He's had to change clothes, and he's thinking about, I need to get home and relax.
Yeah. So we're ready for the second half.
Let's take a look at the second half highlights. So they come up.
Yeah, great kick. Onside it. We had
Yep.
a hands team, and they did a good job. We
Yeah, they
can't
did.
really back up right there. We got to be right on that 10, 11-yard mark, 10.5-yard mark. And that's a good play. Good execution by them.
Yeah, they did. They did a good job. So they have it 1st and 10 with 11:20 left at our 33-yard line. And the defense stiffens right now.
Yeah, you don't want to even give them a chance to get some momentum and
Yes.
And get back in it. But good defense playing so hard. It's going to be tough for them to make a big play unless it's just something fluky. So I felt good with stopping them. Got some.
The safeties in the corners, as well as your stingers and rovers. But the safeties and corners were reading plays and getting up there and turning a possible 8, 12-yard gain into a 3 or 4-yard gain.
Yeah, they played really well.
Yes, they did.
The defensive line played great as well. Rex Richards is in there right now.
So they've got the ball down to our 28-yard line. It's 3rd down. They try to run a sweep, and
Try
then
to reverse, and Hunter White is
all over it.
he's a track star as well in the spring. So not too many people went out running.
I said the same thing live on the broadcast.
Yeah.
Throw it downfield, and we got nice coverage out there, so that's okay.
Yeah, try a little double move. That's just a long throw on 4th
Yes,
down.
it is. So we take over 1st and 10. Cross lands in the quarterback. We're still handing it off to 44.
Yeah, it was a good run there.
Good. He's on his way to a 151-yard night. Little sweep out here, and he's got a big gain.
That was a good run.
Down to their 36-yard line. 1st and 10, that gives him 44 again. Oh, he took a hard hit there at the end. But he delivered some hard hits again tonight.
He did.
I heard the pads crack one time. Now I've got a headset on. Fill it out here. They read that nicely. The pass is incomplete.
Yeah, there was bad communication there on the wideout's part.
We got 2 receivers to the right with a wing to the right.
That's a great throw.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
it's gone. This is a touchdown. I started calling it a touchdown when he made the first move back to the
crossed
outside.
it in there and put it on the money.
Yes, he did. That's his 3rd TD of the game. Through the uprights.
Yes.
So we have Owen Vicente in. Sky kick.
Yeah, we got some subs in. Just trying to get some people on the field on the kickoff team, and then we start subbing in a little bit right here. Just trying to get to that 4th quarter. So the clock is running completely here.
Yep. So they have 2 receivers to the left. Gives it a running back, and he doesn't have a whole lot of running room.
Good tackle there by Rex Richardson.
Yeah, he had a couple good tackles in this game. The guys that you put in the second half just kept the tempo up the same way.
Yeah,
Played hard.
Senior David Lopez, I think, at nose.
Yep. Roger Gresham said he's just a really good young man.
Yeah, he is.
I like his build. He's built low to the ground. He's a perfect nose guard type.
He's coming back from injury, so glad to see him get in the game. Sprint out, and Blake just about had another one.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he was on it. 2 receivers to the left. Run a little bubble screen out. Oh, there's another slobber knocker.
Yeah, Jaden Perkins
Yes.
made a couple of great plays. That was one of them. Got him, Jackson Moore, and Houston Wilson, Adrian Mashburn.
Oh, they had no place to go. And this is basically their 1st string.
Yeah.
And like you said, you've done a lot of substituting.
We still got our linebackers in, but that's a good play by Jaden as well. Just about got the pick.
He spun his head twice and almost came up with a pick.
Yeah.
I mean, he kept his eye on the ball.
Throw another screen, and
That's
another
not
great
going
job by Jaden Perkins.
And just two really good plays right in a row. And when he tackled that kid, the forward momentum stopped.
I think we got Malachi Renfro in at running back.
And he's going to, folks, you're going to get to see number 46 carry the ball.
Yeah, got some sub offensive line in there. I'll throw a little bubble out there to Hemp.
So we got Malachi to the left across. And here comes the Malachi show.
Yeah, Malachi did a great job.
Malachi ends up with 7 carries for 33 yards.
And not too many people can get 33 yards after they played in the band as well, halftime. So
Yes, he does play in the band.
He's a great kid. So glad to see him have some success. Just full of energy.
Obviously.
Yeah. Another senior there, Isaiah Perez. Got to see him get a catch and a little run. Another run by Malachi.
He's just the young Athas animals are doing a good job of opening up holes, and 46 is running.
Yeah, we got some seniors in there as well that are doing a great job.
Right.
Rice and I think Rex is in at the left guard. Garrett Hasty's in. Yeah, trying to run the clock out. Cross did a really good job of bleeding that thing down.
Yes, he did.
Once you get here, you're just trying to get the game over.
That was at Gilmer County again.
Yeah.
I mentioned it once during the broadcast, but yeah, you could just see him stand there and just look at that clock, look at that clock. They jump off sides, so we'll take a 5
4th and short.
Take a 5-yard penalty. Line back up, we're at their 20-yard line.
Yep, and here we go with the waiting. This was last week all over again.
Yep. That's okay. Yeah. I mean, the victory's in hand.
But this is easy. This play clock's easy to see. Last week's was
on the
locker room. On the door of the locker room.
Yeah. Unusual placement.
Good job of throwing a little bubble. Missed the block out there, but
they missed the tackle. He faked out two guys.
Yeah, Covino and
then got the ball downfield. Two receivers right, one left. Breaks a tackled line of scrimmage. He's got it down inside the 5 at the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, we missed a play somewhere in there. We sprinted out and made a great throw to Corey Cook and caught him on the sideline. I guess
that's
we missed
right.
That one.
Yeah, Corey Cook caught one. Yep.
Senior that very proud of his effort. Malachi went down there, so senior Caden Banks in the game.
Yes.
And if you weren't there last week, this is what it was like.
Yes. Yeah.
You get a signal and snap the ball.
Yeah. The only difference is Cross knows what he's doing. He didn't have to stand there and stare at the sideline.
Yeah. We
line up for a field goal.
Yeah, we didn't have this tough backup field goal team with offensive line, and didn't have enough on the line, so ran him out there and hit a good kick here, well within his range, just pulled it just a hair. Owen Vicente. Yeah,
just missed a little bit left. So when the ball went through the upright, there was 2:09 left. By the time they snapped the ball, there was a minute 42 left.
Yeah.
They lose this snap, and this pretty much wraps up the game. So they're only going to get one more play. But we are going to get a tackle for a loss. I think.
Jack Dean.
Yeah, Jack Dean got that tackle for a loss. So
sophomore.
He makes it into the stat sheet. So congratulations. Hey, 20 seniors, and they came ready to play tonight, Coach, as well as the rest of the team.
Super proud of them. Like I said, I knew it. You know it sometimes going in, and just seeing those seniors. Sorry, my voice is about to be done for the week, but great job of sticking with it. Those guys have been through a lot. They're 4 years, and for it to pay off with the region championship at home was a great moment for a coaching staff getting to watch those guys celebrate. Yeah. And and like I told them, we're going to try to come back to work next week, but make sure we enjoy this feeling, because it doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
You think you just snap your fingers and win football games, but winning games is tough. Playing football and for a whole year and 4 years is tough. So see it pay off. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into to that win.
We had a lot of fun watching from the press box, because when the guys doused you, I mean, it was the same intensity they had during the game, and it was just a lot of fun to see the joy on the field.
It was, and that's what as a coach, that's the best part. Getting to see those guys, because they go through so much. You don't get much joy out of sports, especially football, but to get to see that joy on their faces was great.
Yeah, when it's 85 degrees at 7:30 at night, there's not a whole lot of joy.
Yeah, the ice felt good tonight, actually. Ice bath.
It did. Are we done with pipeline?
We are finally done. We played. No, middle school is still going.
Yeah, middle school is going.
They beat Red Bud yesterday, the 7th and 8th grade team. I think their playoffs start in 2 weeks. JV is done. They played at Daresville yesterday, won 42-21.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
So their season is done. I don't know how I think middle school has a bye, so they're off next week, and then see who they play the week after. So
I think the middle school is going to try to play until Thanksgiving.
I think they will. Well, which is it is what it is. But
it is.
Proud of them. Volleyball.
Yes,
that was a great game the other night. We had a bunch of kids that were there watching the girls, and it was very impressive. Coach Quinn wanted us to get some players or coaches out there to scrimmage them.
In volleyball?
Yes, and after watching them, I'm like, we're not doing that.
No.
They know what they're doing, and it was fun to watch. So they're going tomorrow in the semifinals, the first volleyball team ever.
That's what I thought.
To go to the Final Four. So super proud of Coach Quinn and those girls. So wish them luck tomorrow.
You think Mrs. Coach Quinn ever gives Sager some tips, or is she more of the motivating factor?
Tips on volleyball?
No, in football.
Football. I do not know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, congratulations. We're on to Lafayette next week. Take on the Ramblers. Wrap up the regular season, and then we get a bye week. So after 3 weeks from tonight, the playoffs start. That's right.
Looking forward to it. Getting Lafayette and then getting a week off. But also want to mention prayers go with Coach Gresham.
Yes.
Lost his mom yesterday. Was able to come tonight, and
yes,
so was glad to see him. But just keep him in your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, keep the whole family in thoughts and prayers. He called me just as I got to the parking lot. He says, "I think I'm going to come." And I said, "No, you need to come," because I said I told my wife that you'd be here because I didn't realize his mom listened to as many of the games as she does. She's a super Yellow Jacket fan, and he says, "Yeah, you're right." He says, "Mom would want me here." I said, "Come on, let's get her done." So he was ready. Yeah. So condolences to his family. Folks, we really appreciate you watching the show. It has been a blast. 5-game winning streak, a region championship for the Yellow Jackets. We'll be on the road next week as we take on the Lafayette Ramblers. Once again, thank you for watching the Coach Clay Stephenson Show. The Coach Clay Stephenson Scoreboard Show has been brought to you by Engineered Floors, Sonic, The iPlace, Locklear Plumbing, Mohawk Industries, the Brothers Insurance Group, and see Bogan White down at Tommy White's Body Shop. And we'll see you next week after the Lafayette Rambler game. You've been watching the Coach Clay Stephenson Scoreboard Show.